good buddy of mine texted me the other day. This maybe 2 days ago, and he said, "I'm in an argument with my friends." He lives in Florida.
Mhm.
Great guy. Let's not make fun of him. But he said tiger versus a brown bear. And I said, I'm 99% sure we've debated this on the pod. Uh, if you're talking the biggest, 1,500-pound brown bear against the biggest tiger is like 450 or 400. I'm going brown bear, even though the tiger's more athletic, blah, blah, blah. Right. And I was like,
sure.
I was trying to remember. Okay. So you agree, bear. You
I
agree the
agree,
brown bear.
bear. I agree. A large brown bear wins against a tiger.
So that's what I said. And then he replied, he said, I think even a big black bear could take out a tiger.
I
I
disagree.
didn't reply because I disagreed. Yeah.
I disagree. No, I mean, so black bears, first of all, they're just not very ferocious. But Kyle, look up the difference in size between a North American, because he's talking about a North American black bear, right? I assume.
I think so. He's a Florida guy.
Yeah. Kyle, help us out here. Look up the size difference between a North American black bear and a sloth bear. And then pull up that famous clip, Kyle. I'm sure you know the one I'm talking about, of the sloth bear fighting the tigers in Ranthambore National Park.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's an amazing clip.
it's crazy. And so, I mean, there are bears that will stand up to tigers. Black bears can weigh between 90 and 660 pounds. That's a weight.
That's
range.
a massive
90 is
fucking
like
black
a
bear.
baby. Just like a human can weigh between 0 and 600 pounds.
But look at this. Sloth bears typically weigh between 175 and 310 pounds. So much smaller than a large black bear. But, and I've said this before, this is the video I was talking about. This is the one defending its cub.
Oh,
There is
shit.
another one. Regardless, these things, these sloth bears are dog in the fight. You know the old saying, it's not about the size of the fight in the dog, it's about the size of the dog and you know what I'm saying? Fighting the dog.
The fight and the dog.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. These things are fighting the dog. I mean, they're so crazy. When I was in Nepal looking for red pandas, people would come sprinting in and lock the doors if they even had a whiff of one of these bears, because they said these bears will just attack on sight.
Just the ferocity is just next level.
Yeah. See if you could find that other, or maybe it's this clip, Kyle. Do you know the one I'm talking about where you see him, like, I think Rogan talked about it once, where you see the bear's mouth. Oh, this is this clip right here.
Yeah.
Literally right here. You see the mouth come open and the bear chases off the tiger. So
wow.
Typically, my answer would be this. Typically, brown bear beats tiger. Tiger beats American black bear or Asiatic black bear. But sloth bear actually would win in a not win, but will keep a tiger at bay because they're just so crazy aggressive. And they have huge claws and they're huge teeth. They're just gnarly bears.
Yeah, tiger had that sloth bear down, had its neck, and it just turned over and did that thing that cats do with their back claws and started gouging tiger's eyes.
That bear took some damage too. You could tell he was a little woo.
Oh, he's got a big chest scar. He's got a big opening on his chest too. No, they're freaking gnarly. But
why do you think we're so fascinated by which animal would beat which in scenarios where they don't fight, right? Like nobody wants to know if a lion and a hyena, because we've seen it. Right.
I think it's just because like all of the different maneuvering and the way their bodies are different. It's like the same thing that show Robot Wars is, you know?
Yeah.
They have like some of them can fly, have flamethrowers and shit.
Totally true. That's a good point.